Hey, you guys have doubled. Let's give it up for you guys. That's fantastic.
Not just double, I can see where it's easily going to triple. That's the biggest difference that I can see. Oh, this is possible. Last year I still couldn't. Remember I said like I can't see and I can't see. When I had a brick and mortar, I could see everything and it was much easier for me. But when it's now, I'm beginning to really see it.
I hit my income, my last year's income in June of this year.
Wow.
So everything's blown up. Like I'm traveling more personally, business, like.
You came in on a private jet, Kim. Give it up for that. That's awesome.
Over the last 12 months, we've done about $1 million of revenue. And one of the things I worked with Toby on is living life more vividly with my kids, you know, not going through just emotions on a daily basis, but actually going home, picking them up, putting them on my shoulders, spinning them around in circles, jumping on the trampoline with them, you know, having fun every single day. And that's been a huge accomplishment for me because, you know, my life used to revolve just around business and numbers and basically making money. And I forgot to actually live life with my family.
So Adam, Tony, and Toby have created something absolutely amazing here. I've been a member of a lot of different high-level masterminds with a lot of big names that people would recognize, and I've learned great things in all of them, but there's something different about this mastermind. There's a level of helping you hustle and helping you, you know, make the sales, get clear on your offers, do your webinars, dial in the webinars, and do all of that stuff. But there's also a level of non-judgment, and there is so much focus on mindset, which is really the missing link for everyone in their business. So it's an amazing group. I'm so happy that I joined, and Tony, Toby, and Adam create this trio of mentors that I've never experienced, and I'm so happy I'm a part of it.
You know, you're a great example of being in alignment with what you should be doing in the marketplace. We've talked about where you were at and some of the things that you were trying to do, and how the LinkedIn thing really clicked. And you know, when you're doing what you're supposed to be doing, it's far less around lead generation and far just more about how you can help people with the expertise that you have.
You can grow into any area you want to without growing, you know, 4, 5, 6 times your hours and effort. You can actually reduce your effort while growing income, you know, 4, 5, 6 times. That's what you learn from being around all these people that are literally the best in the world at what they do.
When you're finally aligned with what you're doing, it's like peace inside. Like every single day, I've never been more relaxed in my life. And not just because revenue is coming in, but regardless of revenue.
You said, my goal is $50,000 a month. Remember what I said? So you did 96K the first month? And then we had a conversation like a couple of months ago, you're like, I'm doing over 200K.
You know, what I would tell people that are kind of thinking about Empire high ticket strategy session is, you know, stop thinking about it. You know, that's the biggest thing is, you know, you have a game plan. You have people that really care about your business that's willing to take you to where you want to go.
So when you're aligned with your mission, don't think about a model, just think, okay, who's the next person I can help? And that gives a whole new perspective to sales as well. Because if you're really good at what you do, you should close every single person that you talk to. And if you don't close them, then you're depriving them of your service, your life-changing service. And why would you not close every single person?
If you want to really accelerate your success, the best thing you can do is to get a mentor. But not just any mentor. A mentor who's actually been there and who's actually actively using what they teach and having great success with it. And that's what these guys have. They can help you through each and every part of your business and help you get to where you want to go quickly.
About a year ago, I did a manifestation for some of the people I wanted to work with, like some of the big names that I wanted to work with. And right now, I mean, I have every single one of those people as my clients. So, I mean, I'm working with the exact type of people I want to work with, you know, very spiritually empowered, very high frequency, you know, just great people. You know, they're like friends, you know, they become your friends.
It turns into the easiest investment you'll ever make on yourself and your business and your life.
I've easily tripled my investment in Empire. I know I've made at least another 150,000 or more.
Easily, we've doubled our income, and we're on track to triple and quadruple.
I was able to triple, you know, my results, what I invested in Empire.
The expectation I have over the next year, and by this time next year, is to have those combined businesses doing anywhere between about $160,000 and $200,000 per month.
Privately, people reaching out to me, telling me the impact that I'm making, and people I really respect at a high level saying, dude, it's about time, you need to get this out there. I'm like, really, you think so? And when you work at home by yourself, you tend to think, like Alex was saying, you tend to think you're kind of on your own. Alex mentioned the importance of getting out and making some friends and so on in Houston. And for myself, I tend to forget what kind of impact I can make. And just by getting serious about it and expressing myself like, I'm meant to do, I just know I'm meant to do.
At the end of the day, what you want to ask yourself is, do you want to be surrounded by the most successful and motivated people around? And in a really supportive community of high-level people who are totally centered on helping other people with their work and doing it in a way that not only serves them at the highest, but also serves you and your lifestyle at the highest. And to consistently be surrounded with the most fantastic people in the business. So if that's something that you're interested in, yeah, this is a no-brainer.
And sometimes clarity and direction just come from continuing to climb the mountain, continuing to make your way through the forest. And each step you take or each step up you go, the view gets a little bit better. And I think as I look at people who are struggling to get where we're all at, I think that's a trap a lot of people fall into, is they're trying to figure everything out before they just go do anything. And it's actually the doing of the stuff that's going to help you figure it out, not like trying to perfect what something's going to be before you go do it. It's impossible. There's going to be holes in it. You're going to improve it. Even what we're doing now with Empire, what we're doing now with High Ticket Strategy, it's different than what it was a year ago.
And quite honestly, being very candid here, I didn't think I was going to join because I didn't understand that was what was brought to the table, because I thought it was going to be another mastermind group where I had to kind of, piece a lot of these pieces together, which I've done and I wasn't looking for that. I was looking for something like what was being offered here, which again is one-stop shop. And of course, once you have that, you could basically take off a lot faster. If you have any aspirations of selling big ticket, you need to get into High Ticket Strategy session, because it is delivering such a critical piece of the whole puzzle, which most people just do not give enough credit to, which is how do you get a consistent number of qualified prospects to the table. The biggest thing I would say I gained, it happened really in the last couple months, and that was when I did my one-on-one with you guys. And I remember Tony said, he's like, stop making shit harder. He's like, Justin, why are you trying to make things harder to make more money? Because I was like, I'm going to do this. I'm going to put this funnel together. I'm going to do more. It's like I'm trying to fill, so much of my time with more stuff to make more money. And that, lately I've just been saying no a lot. And it's made me just have so much more time, spending more time with my fiance. She's like, I like this Empire stuff.
A year ago, I was just getting into the quarter where I did 3.2 million.
And I love what you're saying, Alex, kind of breaking down some of these preconceived notions of how businesses have to be run online versus serving people, making offers, and making money. And if you find yourself with so many clients and so much money that you're unleveraged, then we can look at at that point structuring things out or leveraging things out a little bit more to get you some of your time back. But let's at least create that problem if that's not the problem at this point. If you want, serve your clients the way that serves them and fits your lifestyle and serves them.
So after this morning and the work we did with Toby, that my problem is I needed to just make the offer. And so we kind of put the challenge out there. And first I had a credit card handed to me to my right.
Literally.
Literally. And then I had a conversation with Trey earlier, and we had talked about something, and I went out and I said, let's do this, let's start. Can I get your credit card now? And he handed it to me, and I ran the sale. So it was another $2,000.
There you go.
Not bad for an hour.
Well, I decided to join Empire because I had been creating some sales funnels and automation and complication, and I've done high ticket selling in the past, and I knew how effective it could be to really create some amazing transformations for clients, but I really moved away from it. I don't know why, And I joined Empire because I remembered I got in touch with Adam and Tony again, and I saw what they were doing, and I said, you know what, I want simplicity, I want effectiveness, and I want the best teachers to teach me how to do it.
I have done so many courses. I've coached with many different coaches, and this by far has been the most powerful investment I've ever made and has given me the most monetary return.
I'm easily on track to double 2015 what I did in 2014. So 2016, kind of sky's the limit, but I expect it to at least 5x. I would say it is probably the best investment you're going to make in your business, because it's one-on-one mentoring, it's group mentoring, it's a true mastermind, but it goes so much deeper than that. The value that we get from the connections and the true collaboration is priceless.
They dive in and they really dig deep into each person's business, and they make themselves available, you know, on an as-needed basis. If you need Adam to go through your Facebook ads, you need Tony to go through and kind of brainstorm some sales strategies and so on for whatever offer you have, they'll get on the phone with you. Just hit them up and ask them to help you out. Let them know what you need. They're always asking, you know, if there's anything they can do for you.
If anyone was on the fence as to whether to do high ticket strategy session or Empire Mastermind, I would say sign up immediately.
If you're on the fence about stepping up and joining Empire, give me a call. I would be happy to talk to any about this. I jokingly have the hashtag that I am Empire for Life. Because of what it's done for my business. And again, the relationships, I can't put a price tag on the friendships that have helped me with my business, but have helped me grow as an individual too. Best investment I've ever made.